Storytime with Me TV, where books come alive. Deep in the Valley of Scales, where ancient trees arched like cathedrals and geysers whistled tunes, lived Pamela the Rex. She wasn't like the other Rexes. She was a stargazer, a question-asker, a dream chaser. Most Rexes loved thumping through the mud or roaring over hills. Pamela did those too, but only after checking the sky with her tail telescope, charting constellations with a stick in the dirt. One evening, while tracing stars, she spotted something strange. A glowing green spark fell from the sky, weaving through clouds like a ribbon. It crash-landed behind Mistfang Mountain with a musical hum. The elders called it a sky seed, a legendary star fragment said to grant one wish when planted in the right soil. But none have returned from Mistfang Mountain, they warned. Pamela's claws clenched with determination. At dawn, she strapped on her satchel, fastened her telescope, and packed courage beside her snacks. "If the sky seed holds a wish," she whispered, "I'll use it to help the valley." She stomped through Fern Hollow and Fireroot Gulch, greeting stegosauruses and gliding pterosaurs along the way. Her excitement made her tail bounce like a drumbeat. Her first challenge came at Quake Lake, where molten rocks bubbled and trembled. A path of singing stones floated in the lava, each one vibrating with tone. Pamela stepped carefully, matching her steps to the song. When she slipped, the stone hummed a warning, and she adjusted her pace, dancing across with joy and rhythm. Beyond the lake, she met Trillo, a musical triceratops practicing horn melodies. "You're following the sky seed?" he asked. "Then take this tune. I call it Braveheart's Beat." With the melody echoing in her mind, Pamela climbed the cliffs of Mistfang, where wind howled like dragons and eagles soared above. Her claws dug in, her breath steady. Halfway up, a landslide blocked her path. She paused, then used her tail to draw a new route in the dust. She didn't go over it, she danced around it. At the summit, the air sparkled. Nestled in a crater was the sky seed, glowing green, pulsing like a heartbeat. But guarding it was a shadowy figure, the Mistfang Guardian. The creature had 6 wings and eyes like glowing coals. "Why do you seek the seed?" it rumbled. Pamela stood tall. "To grow a better tomorrow for everyone." The Guardian narrowed its eyes. "Many come for selfish wishes. Yours smells of truth." It stepped aside. Pamela gently scooped up the sky seed and tucked it close to her heart. Suddenly, the mountain trembled. The crater was collapsing. Pamela leapt, dodging falling stones, using Braveheart's Beat to time her steps through the chaos. She slid down the cliffs with a roar, not of fear, but of joy. She was alive. She had the sky seed, and her dream was still in motion. Back in the valley, the animals gathered as Pamela planted the sky seed atop Sunspire Hill. She sang Trillo's tune, and the seed shimmered, then sank into the earth. Moments later, light burst from the ground. A sky tree grew tall, sparkling, humming with energy. Its branches rained tiny seeds of light across the valley. Wherever the seeds touched, flowers bloomed, rivers glowed, and laughter echoed. Creatures from every corner of the land came to bask beneath the magical tree. Pamela stood at its base, her telescope in one hand and a flower in the other. "This is just the start," she said. "Now we grow together." That night, constellations shifted into new shapes. One looked just like Pamela, roaring proudly with stars as her mane. From then on, young dinos told tales of the sky seed and the Rex, who reached for the stars not for glory, but for goodness. Pamela continued to explore, her eyes always lifted upward, her dreams planted firmly in the soil she saved. And when someone asked her, "What did you wish for?" she'd grin and say, "Exactly what we became."